Do midgets have like proper human cocks?
Somebody was looking up porn star. I'm always fascinated by people going on the porn sites and typing in the word porn star. It's like, oh,
Yes.
I heard there might be porn stars on this site.
I hear
Oh
you
yes, oh
people
yes.
know of pornographic actresses.
I can understand if they were typing in like voyeur something or some sort of specific and then adding the word porn star because you don't want to see amateurs doing it. That's fair enough.
Uh,
But just typing in porn star, come on.
Suffocation and mama, just mama. Oh yes, hijab girls squirting. See the thing about hijab, that kind of people because apparently it's a big thing now in America especially.
Yeah.
Where like people, American guys are really into like Muslim girls because it's like seen as like forbidden fruit because they're not supposed to have sex. But like all of that stuff's just recorded with like a fucking Twix. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's
Yeah, it's awful. It looks like it was shot in the 80s.
just want to point something out. Our orientation on PornMD, well, the search I'm on is straight. Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah,
I find it interesting that we're looking at straight
yeah.
orientation, but yet people are still looking for gay fuck and real hermaphrodite.
That is unusual.
Strange.
My only logical kind of theory for that is you can tick boxes on some sites. I don't
Yeah,
want to sound like I'm an expert here or anything, but I know there's tick boxes, and you can tick these boxes before you type in what you're looking for. I think a lot of
yeah.
people don't type the tick boxes. I for one don't.
I found that when you're looking for pornography on the internet, that most of the time it doesn't really matter what you're looking for because anything can really do the job. You know what I mean? Like
I don't know. I'm getting pretty fuzzy in my old age.
only 45-year-old black women.
Well, I've got Trike Patrol.
Oh, I know what that is.
Any good?
Yeah, it's all right. It's
Uh,
from I saw it on Reddit.
what the fuck is it?
It's a guy who goes around like Indonesia or something, Indonesia or Philippines.
On a tricycle?
Gets girls to come back to his house, but he always goes on a trike, which is like a small mode of public transport in the Philippines.
Oh,
And I know way too much information about that.
good news. I was hoping it was like a little kid's tricycle. Like you remember them a cop bike, and he has the little helmet and everything. Fucking
World's biggest dick. Oh, sorry,
arm
armpit fucking.
armpit fucking. Do you know what? I'm clicking it. Clicking it. Wow, yeah. That's someone getting fucked in the armpit. Carmela Bing. You know who?
No.
Oh, you have to know Carmela Bing. She is kind of a big deal. One of the big names. And then a few years ago, she decided to get chunky, and she got chunky. And she just decided that's it. I'm gonna be like I can't. I'm never gonna be queen of this section, so I'm gonna be
Yeah.
queen of the fat chicks. But anyway, I was looking at armpit fucking. The first thumbnail I say was her, and she's like this, right? Kind of holding her tits up, and there's two guys standing behind her, and their dicks are sticking out here under her armpits. So she's got kind of two helmets here, like fantastic stuff.
That's who's into that?
So you just know
Midget
you're gonna
Tranny.
see. Now you're talking about a limited fucking pool of actors there, aren't you? How many of them
Yeah,
can there
they
be?
really are. Not a lot. By the way,
Yes.
when I was on my stags,
Yeah.
in the
Speaking of midget trannies,
no, speaking of
what?
midgets, actually, I was in the hotel room. Like we all shared. I say hotel. It was a fucking. I think it was like a
Cardboard
Premier Inn or
box.
something like that. It was a Premier Inn,
Okay.
and the lad's like, "Is there anything you want to do before you get married? Like, is there anything you want to know, sex stuff?" And my only response was, "Alright." No, they were messing around. And I was like, the only thing that came into my head was, I wonder if a midget's cock is the same size like as his body, or is it proportionate? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
do midgets have like proper human cocks, or do they have proportionate like cocks? And they've got like a 2 inch, but it looks massive because their bodies are tiny. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they put a video on, which, to be completely honest, couldn't actually tell because
Oh.
he's with a normal sized woman. But the reason it was so funny was they finish, right. He
Uh-huh.
finished Either he finished inside her and she wasn't happy with it, or he came on her face but he got it in her eye, or something ridiculous like that. Right? She got real
Yeah.
angry. Anyway, the next thing is on the screen. It just pops text. It just says they refuse to pay her. so they refuse to pay this actress. But she just starts slapping the midget around the room. And he's fucking in tears laughing. Midget's getting battered is brilliant.
You still don't know the answer to the question.
Actually, I'm going to look that up. Let me see if I can get that on porn ND. Let's have a look. They refuse to pay her. Oh, I think I have it.
Really?
Yeah, I honestly think I have it. One of the comments, lol, I had to stop jerking off. I have no idea what's going on. This isn't it.
Oh.
I'm very disappointed.
I'm surprised there's alternatives.
If Samantha ever looks at the history of this computer, she's going to be going, what the fuck?
I have a sneeze coming the last 10 minutes. Actually. There it is.
There you go. That got me.